11 Most Beautiful Places in England.
11. London.
While London might not immediately strike you as one of the most beautiful places in England, the bustling city certainly has its own charms. From majestic Victorian architecture and iconic landmarks to verdant gardens and pretty neighborhoods, there's plenty to discover in England's famous capital. Some of the best places to add to your London itinerary include King's Cross, Notting Hill, Camden Town, and St Dunstan in the east, one of London's hidden gems.
10. Holy Island of Lindisfarne, Northumberland.
Lying off the coast of Northumberland, the Holy Island of Lindisfarne is a tidal island that's only accessible during low tide.
Here, you'll find enigmatic castle ruins, a diverse landscape of salt marshes and dunes, and an ancient priory.
Perched atop a rocky plateau, Lindisfarne Castle is the most iconic landmark on the island, famous for its rich history and awe-inspiring ocean views.
9. Canterbury, Kent.
Located in the government district of Kent, Canterbury is a quaint cathedral city that boasts plenty of history dating back to the Middle Ages. Here, you'll find timber-framed houses that were originally built by the Romans, cobbled streets, and the beautiful Gothic Canterbury Cathedral.
8. Whitby Abbey Ruins, Yorkshire.
The town of Whitby is one of the most beautiful towns in England, especially for history buffs.
Once home to the famous explorer Captain Cook, Whitby is known for its charming towns, alluring coastline, and the Whitby Abbey.
The hauntingly beautiful Gothic ruins tower above the port town, offering mesmerizing views of the sea that are even more memorable during sunset.
Most people visit Whitby as a day trip from York. 7. Royal Pavilion, Brighton. At first glance, the Royal Pavilion might seem a little out of place in the bustling coastal town of Brighton.
After all, this majestic palace boasts an exterior that's heavily influenced by Indian architectural style.
From afar, it looks more like the Taj Mahal than a conventional Victorian palace. It also houses a beautiful garden that locals frequent to pass the time. 6. Seven Sisters, East Sussex. In the southeastern county of East Sussex, by the rustic coast of the English Channel, you'll find the Seven Sisters Cliffs.
A series of sea-eroded chalk cliffs separated by dips or swales, the Seven Sisters are one of the most beautiful coastal attractions in England.
Most people admire the cliffs from Beachy Head outside Eastbourne. 5. Jurassic Coast, Dorset. Jurassic Coast is a 96-mile coastline bordering the English Channel in southern England.
This UNESCO World Heritage Site contains rocks and fossils from the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous periods. Apart from the historical significance, Jurassic Coast is also home to alluring coastal views and natural landmarks like Dirtle Door and Old Harry Rocks.
4. Bath, Somerset.
Named after the ancient Roman baths that the city is famous for, Bath is a UNESCO World Heritage Site that boasts mesmerizing Georgian architecture, rich history, and natural thermal springs.
Take some time to explore the city on foot.
You'll come across plenty of hole-in-the-wall eateries as well as unique attractions, such as the Royal Crescent and Jane Austen Centre.
3. The Cotswolds. The Cotswolds is a beautiful region that offers you a glimpse of the English countryside.
As you wander around the area, you'll discover rustic meadows, charming cottages, and more. The village of Bibury, one of the most beautiful villages in England, is a popular place to add to your England itinerary. Here, you can visit the iconic Arlington Row, a serene riverside path lined with weavers' cottages.
2. St. Michael's Mount, Cornwall.
St. Michael's Mount is one of the most iconic spots in Cornwall and a true sight to behold. It's a small tidal island located off the coast of Marazion Beach and features a majestic abbey, built way back in the 12th century. Make sure to snap a picture of the abbey against the backdrop of the turquoise bay. Cornwall has plenty of other scenic locations to visit.
1. Lake District, Cumbria.
Out of all the beautiful places in England, the Lake District is arguably the most famous. As you might guess from the name, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is filled with tranquil lakes nestled amidst majestic mountains. The most famous spot here is Windermere Lake, the largest lake in all of England.
Imagine rocky inlets, grassy banks, and a picturesque skyline dotted with volcanic peaks.